Hello and welcome to Harvey P Watches. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to my last videos. It has really made me happy. I want to research more watches to show you. Please keep liking the videos and subscribe. For today's episode I picked another random watch from my dad's mystical box and pulled this one. This is a Casio CMD-40 wrist controller from 1993. This is actually the second one Dad owns, as the first one was broken after an argument with a door frame in 1994. But as the watch was so much fun, he bought this one to replace it on the 19th of August 1994 for £54.95. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s especially, Casio constantly came up with new ideas for digital watches, and long before smartwatches became a thing. Casio were constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible with their watches. The CMD-40 was just as exciting as other models using Casio's 1174 module. As its name suggests, the Casio wrist controller pretty much replaced all the remote controls in your house. The watch was preset with infrared codes for most televisions and video recorders at the time, and with the watch you could perform most functions. For manufacturers who were not listed, or perhaps any other audio visual equipment that used remote control, the watch also had a learning function that could learn up to 16 commands. So basically, the watch could control anything up to 5 meters away that used infrared. When my dad bought this watch, he was a university student, and he said he has had more fun with this watch than any other watch he has owned. He admitted doing lots of silly things with the watch, like turning on all the TVs in the shop window and turning the volume right up. He also turned off a TV during a lecture at university, which prompted the lecturer to call the IT guys in. They told him he hadn't turned it on. I don't know what Daddy does. So let's take a look at the watch. The watch is quite large and good looking, with more than an ample supply of buttons. Despite dating from 1993, the watch still looks quite modern to this day. Casio saw a lot of potential with this watch, and as such it came in many styles and colours, with this being the CMD-40 1T version. Above the screen is a large section of tinted glass that houses the infrared lens. Although we can't see it with the naked eye, if we activate the remote functions on the camera, you can see the infrared light being beamed from the watch. Pressing the bottom left button once brings up the calculator, and as you can see, the markings on the glass show that the larger buttons on the right are used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. All other functions are just smaller buttons. Next we have the alarm mode. The watch has a single alarm on this screen. You can also choose whether to just have the alarm on, just the hourly chime, both or none. Next we have a 1/100 stopwatch that records up to 59 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. So that then takes us back to the main time display. On the time display there are 3 sub-modes: TV, video and learn. These are used when you want to use the watch as a remote controller. You may have noticed this episode that we have borrowed the TV from the spare room. This is so we can see the watch in action. Now as the watch has a new battery, the manufacturer code has been set to default. By entering the TV mode and holding in the left button, this shows manufacturer code 1, which my dad says is for sharp TVs. He's such a geek. So as this is a Sony TV, if we look in the instruction book, we can see that Sony TVs use codes 3 and 7, so it's one or the other. On the watch we need to enter code 3 for Sony and now test the watch. So let's have a go. Okay, that doesn't appear to work, so let's go back into settings and try code 7. Oh, I think... Yes, it worked! We can also turn the volume up and down. We can also change the channels of the TV. But because it is an analog TV, there isn't really much to watch anyway. The watch also controls video recorders. I don't have a clue what one of those is. I understand it's an old-fashioned machine where you put it large plastic slabs called video cassettes and it played a film. Next, you have the learning function where you can record infrared signals from other devices. So I wondered, what could the watch learn? And thinking of something challenging, I thought, what about my pet spider? This is Herbert. He was a Christmas present a few years ago, but he uses infrared. So let's give it a go. We need to put the watch in learning mode, then press the top right button for a couple of seconds to start learning. Next, we choose a button we want to assign the signal to, and when the watch starts flashing, we press the spider's remote control to learn the signal. Again, as it is on camera, you can see the infrared light. Okay, that is now stored, so let's give it a go. So this is the control for Herbert, so let's have a go with the watch. So, come here Herbert, if it works. Oh, it works! It actually works. So the watch can also control the TV and the spider for Herbert. Whee! Amazing! Now this watch controls Herbert the spider as well. So there you can see the watch's learning function. So there you have it, the 1993 Casio CMD-40 wrist controller. As mentioned earlier, the Casio wrist controller has been a huge success for Casio, with this particular model staying in production for over 25 years with just slight modifications. I have to say, this is really cool, especially as it can learn infrared signals from toys as well. I wonder what else it could learn. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you would like to see more watch videos, then please hit the like key and perhaps maybe subscribe. You can see more of our watches at www.modestwatches.com, or you can see my website at www.harveyp.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. Bye guys.